The sad truth about Congo. 65 years ago, the Republic of Congo gained independence from Belgium. Today should be a day of celebration, but instead, it's a day to remember the heavy price that followed. A brutal history of exploitation, violence, and stolen dreams. Before independence, Congo was the personal colony of King Leopold II of Belgium. He turned it into a massive forced labor camp to harvest rubber and ivory, enforcing quotas with terror. Millions of Congolese were killed. Some estimates say up to 10 million died from violence, starvation, and diseases. Soldiers cut off hands as punishment. Villages were burned, families torn apart, and entire communities destroyed to supply European markets, including chocolate factories that relied on cheap Congolese cocoa. International outrage over the atrocities forced Belgium to take control from Leopold in 1908. But the exploitation didn't end. Belgium ran Congo as a colony for profit, denying political rights and education to Congolese people, while extracting enormous wealth from minerals, rubber, palm oil, and other useful resources. It was a system built on segregation, forced labor, and racism. By the 1950s, a new generation of Congolese leaders began demanding independence. Protests and strikes spread, challenging colonial rule. Under international pressure and internal unrest, Belgium abruptly granted independence on June 30, 1960. They left no real plan for a stable government or united nation, just deep divisions they had exploited for decades. Patrice Lumumba became Congo's first elected prime minister. A passionate nationalist, he called for true independence and unity, demanding that Congo's vast mineral wealth benefit its people instead of foreign powers. But Western countries, fearing Soviet influence and wanting control over resources, plotted to remove him. Within months, Lumumba was overthrown in a coup, backed by Belgium and supported by the CIA. He was arrested, tortured, and flown to Katanga, where Belgian officers and Congolese rivals killed him in January 1961. His body was dissolved in acid to hide the crime. The only thing left was single gold tooth, which decades later was returned to his family as a grim symbol of the injustice he faced. After Lumumba's death, Congo fell into chaos and secessionist wars. The mineral-rich Katanga province broke away with Belgian mining company support. Armed conflicts and political instability raged, while foreign interests continued to exploit Congo's wealth. In 1965, Joseph Mobutu seized power in a coup with CIA support, promising stability. Instead, he ruled for over 30 years as a brutal dictator. Mobutu looted billions of dollars from the country, while more than half of the population lived in poverty. Mobutu kept the West happy by opposing the Soviet Union during the Cold War, and Western governments turned a blind eye to his corruption and human rights abuses. Under his rule, political opponents were jailed, tortured, or killed. Congo's natural riches flowed out to enrich foreign corporations and Mobutu himself. After Mobutu fell in 1997, Congo plunged into even more violence. The First Congo War ousted him. The Second Congo War soon followed. From 1998 to 2003, this conflict became the deadliest since World War II, killing an estimated 5 to 6 million people through fighting, diseases, and starvation. Neighboring countries like Rwanda and Uganda invaded and backed militias, looting eastern Congo's minerals gold, tin, tungsten, and coltan, essential for electronics. Civilians were massacred. Women and girls faced mass rape as a weapon of war, and millions were displaced from their homes. Even till today, Congo's east still remains unstable. Armed groups funded by smuggling and illegal mining terrorize communities. Children are forced to work in dangerous mines to extract cobalt for the world's electric cars and smartphones, while foreign companies profit and local people of Congo stays poor. Political instability continues, with corruption draining billions that should be building schools, hospitals, and roads. Environmental devastation from mining poisons rivers and destroys farmland. Activists and reformers are threatened or silenced. Throughout it all, the Congolese people have fought for justice and dignity, from Lumumba to today's grassroots movements. They have demanded that independence mean not just freedom from Belgium, but true control over their own resources and future. Congo isn't just Africa's treasure chest of minerals. It's a land of immense talent, vibrant culture, and stunning natural beauty. It's responsible for over 70% of the world's cobalt that powers smartphones, laptops, and electric cars. But it also gives us rhythms that make the world dance, stories that inspire, and people with unmatched resilience and creativity. 65 years after independence, Congo still remains one of the most resource-rich places on Earth. Yet all that beauty and promise is buried under a history of exploitation, foreign interference, corruption, and endless conflict. Its wealth has been siphoned away, while communities face poverty, violence, and displacement. Congo is rich beyond measure, but it will never be rich until its wealth is for its own people. Congo deserves better. Its people deserve better.